Welcome to the New Forest, the place of the ponies and the cattle wandering freely under commoners' rights. It's an amazing place. I stopped at Burley, which is all things witchy, from the famous witch of Sybil Leek from the 50s. And this cow was wandering just around the roundabout and up the high street, mooing loudly, as you do in the New Forest. And this is what, £4 million will get you. Or if you've got £1 million, a smaller house, just in case you're thinking. Sorcerer's Apprentice, gift shop. I had to take the pictures of all the witchy shops. It's a lovely little village. Cricket on the green, that's for Charlie. He'd love to play cricket over here, I'm sure. And just ponies by the side of the road, everywhere. He's grazing. The drivers just go slowly past the horses that are there everywhere. I'm here in the New Forest, famous for its ponies and wildlife just roaming freely. It's just amazing. You're just driving along and we've had plenty of horses. Now we've got the cows on the other side of the road there. And it's just beautiful. I stopped at Burley, which is known as the Witch's Town. Of course, very just touristy, selling all crystals and stones and witchy things, but you know, when a witch sees a witch home, I have to stop, you know how it is. But the New Forest really is stunningly beautiful, and so unusual just to see the animals by the side. So I'm off to Brockenhurst now. We'll see what that brings us. On Sunday I headed back to Winchester Cathedral for High Mass. It was Trinity Sunday. Hadn't done that for a long time. I really enjoyed it. And then I went to Mottisfont, beautiful house in the country, famous for its gardens, and its roses were out at the moment. Each area was just stunning. So there's a series of photos of the gardens. I don't know, I can't get enough of the English flowers and the colours at the moment. Seems everywhere I go there is more and more. It's just a beautiful time of the year with everything coming out. And the irises close up. It's really wonderful. These are the stables. That was one of the, the old tack room that they had. Ward set it up, and that was a story about the lady that lived there in the 30s and then donated the property to the National Trust in 1957. I carried on living there for a while. This was the long corridor downstairs. It was really beautiful. And these were the plans. Oh, that would have been the plans of the original Abbey grounds. And the pink bit there is just the current house. So can you imagine living somewhere like this in your four-poster bed and life in the country with all the parties, etc. And this is the part of the original Abbey in there. Sealing Forgiveness is the original seal of the Abbey. That's the seal itself there. Quite amazing. So old. And the drawing room, the library. Just lovely. And then I loved the bathroom. And the sign says that they were given a pet crocodile from Harrods and returned it to London Zoo when it got too big to live in the house. And this is the original well, or the font, Mottisfont, Mott, Moot, meeting point. The Abbey. It's a beautiful freshwater stream. Mottisfont, meeting place around the well font. Been known for about 1,000 years. It was a priory being built on this site. It's the source of fresh water. Magical sound. I'd drink that. I took the country lanes back in the vague direction of where I was going. You get to see so much when you're not attached to the map. I love the little houses that pop up. And stopped for an obligatory half at the pub, which I do in every town that I'm staying. It's just nice and refreshing. But then I heard Harry fractured his wrist in footy, so that's not so good. I wish I was there for him at the moment. It can be hard being away. And the next day I went to Romsey, and this little garden was open. It was very sweet at King John's house. It was all voluntary. And the little market stall, you can buy your tea and cake in the afternoon. So English to do. And this was somebody's random garden that was included in the tour price of £6, somebody's backyard. And this was inside Romsey Abbey. It was really rather pretty. And then just the back part of King John's house. So much vernacular. I love it.